I'm going live, Amma.
Good evening, everyone. Good morning, if anybody from other side of the world. Welcome to day 37 of 41 days meditation. Today we are going to continue about the topic health. But before going to that, let's have meditation. Sit comfortably. Cross your feet. Clasp your fingers. Close your eyes. Keep your back straight. Take a deep breath in. Fill in your lungs. Feel the cool air passing through your blood, touching each and every nerve. Collecting back, the blood is flowing back, bringing all the unwanted things that are not supporting your purpose. All that your body don't need. Collecting it back. Exhale out. One more deep breath in. Fill in the prana. Exhale out all the stress, all your thoughts. Emptying your brain completely. Focusing on the moment. That is on your breath. Every moment, your body is breathing in and out. And out, giving you the identity, life, energy, existence, non-stop from the moment of your birth till the time that you are on this earth. Bringing you all the health to your body and the brain. breathe in and out. Your focus is on your breath. Anapanasati. Apana, in and out breath. The rhythm of your breath is the sound of your life. Beautiful music. That's the music of your life. Just the way how thankful and grateful to our parents for giving us birth. Towards the God, the same thankfulness, gratefulness we are supposed to show to our breath. The same respect, same love. It doesn't expect anything. It keeps on continually doing its duty with no fail. All that we need to do, just to focus on it.
And now is coming raga, the tune. This is a very important tune for in our body. There is a two tunes here.
Your breath is blessing you with health, with life, every moment. It's being loyal to you, paying the utmost attention. Don't let your mind wander here and there. Just bring it back onto your breath. Slowly, steadily, breathing in and out. Focus on the breath. Focus on your breath, masters. The ultimate key to your health is your breath. Breathe in and out. Let's all tell ourselves, I deserve good health. I listen with love to my body's messages. healing is already in process. Is radiant, vibrant, and dynamic now. I am grateful for my perfect health. I am willing to release the need in me that has created any unhealthy conditions, unhealthy habits, unhealthy thoughts. I replace them with divine conditions, divine habits. Miraculous thoughts, attitude, with unlimited joy, abundance of health. I am healthy today, tomorrow, and forever. Last 5 minutes. Last 4 minutes. Last 3 minutes. Minutes. With immense gratitude to Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji for all the knowledge, wisdom, that our Guru shared for us and prepared so many masters to support us, helping all of us in every step, making sure that we make progress and live with awareness. And consciousness. Thank you. Gratitude to Louis for providing all the knowledge so that we all can heal ourselves. We thank our body, our breath, all the masters that joined us today for the meditation, sharing the energies. Thank all the organizers. With the attitude of gratitude. Come to make the body be conscious. Wiggle your toes. Rub your palms. Keep them on your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Open your eyes into your palms with a beautiful smile on your lips. And spreading to your face and the whole body, the happiness, the pleasantness of your smile. Thank you all. Welcome back to our more health session on day 38. Before I start today's session, I want to know from all of you, what is your biggest fear about your health in the past or in the present or in the future when you think of your life? Can anyone?
What is the question again?
The biggest fear when they think of the health, their health. Maybe when we were young, I was so scared of we call Bodakalu. I don't know. It comes big. The English name of it, like it and the
Filaria.
the elephant leg,
Filariasis.
elephant leg,
It's filariasis.
filariasis. Yeah, they also call elephant leg, something like that. Like I used to get really scared of it. Like I'm so scared that I might get it when I was a child. Like that. If you have any fear by observing or by having,
So for me, the fear of obviously before I used to have the fear of death. It's like, oh, what is it going to happen? But now after coming into spirituality, I feel like, it's part and a parcel of growing up. That is one thing. But one thing I fear is I do not want to take the support of other people when as long as I'm alive. Like I need to be independent. So that is something that always comes to me. That is the fear, I guess. That I want to be self-sufficient until I leave my body. So that is the fear that I have, and so that is why I started doing the workout and then started being fit this past 1 month, because I was not able to walk because of my knee issues. And then that is the fear that I have, so I'm working towards it. Yeah.
while I was a kid, I have a second fear too, that one of my aunt, my father's sister, has thyroid, and she was very heavy. I never wanted to be that way. I was so scared. That is what I was thinking those days. And do you all know that whatever that our fears are, if we don't overcome, work on it, we at some point of our life, we materialize them, we manifest them into our reality.
Yep.
So did I manifest into my life my thyroid. But I thank so much to Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji and to all the masters who made me realize, supported how I can work on my fear and overcome my thyroid.
That's
Same
really
way,
nice. Yeah.
I want all of you to identify your fears from the childhood till now and work on it, address it properly, and manifest into miraculous health.
So
No,
yeah,
I'm
let's ask people. So I don't want to call the names, guys. Please do see these are the more we have the conversation, the more it will help you to think, and then the more it will help you to uh, realize what you are going through. You just it's like more of a conversation. Come on the video and then let's have a conversation. It's not like a one-way thing. The reason why we took 21 days of Louis Hay affirmations is these are all very important. If it is not for you, talk about your mom or talk about your dad or talk about your family members who have gone through. These are all the things that we need to learn. If we are in fear, it is not going to help us. In fact, it will kind of pull you down. So that is what we are trying to do it for everyone. So saying that, who wants to go first? Asit or Nirmala ji? I know you wanted to be, what is it? Yes, Asit, go ahead.
Namaste, Master. I was thinking about my fears. I think one of the most fears that I have is of public speaking. So that's why I have taken up started Toastmasters here. So it has because as Ratnam Master was talking about, it is very possible if you have that fear, you somehow make happen that fear happen to you all the time. So the best way is to deal with it right away and address it. And I'm trying to address it via Toastmasters, giving speeches or taking part in it. And
Very nice.
yeah.
See,
Thank
that's
you.
the fear. If we have the fear, we have to face it. If we hide it from whatever fear that we have, it's going to grow bigger and bigger. But if we try to face it, what you are doing, right? Like the more you practice, the fear gets smaller and smaller and smaller, and then you'll be a great speaker at one point in your life.
I am with you, Asidji, because at one point in my life, when I have to speak to another person, I don't have that courage. I used to, I mean, I am in tears. I always used to be in tears, and I couldn't really make, even it's a normal thing, I couldn't communicate at all. But thanks to the meditation, to all the masters who supported me and made me speak whatever I am speaking today. So I wish one day you will be in my place and much more. We are expecting you to take future classes.
Yes.
Thank you
We
so
are
much.
looking forward for that. Yes, that's correct, Ratna. Nice.
Asit, what kind of work do you do?
I'm in engineering right now. I'm a technical engineer.
So you don't have to do much of speaking, just
I don't. Yes.
okay. So if that's the only fear you have and no other health problems, you are lucky.
No, you can become a great speaker, Asit. I can tell you that. It's just that the fear factor is something that is blocking you, but you will become a great orator for PSSM.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I definitely want to overcome that.
you're in the right path, whatever you're doing. Yeah.
I'm like that too. I can speak in small groups, but if I had to go on a stage and speak, I'm not good. So my fear is I have cerebral aneurysm, so I live by myself. So if it ruptures, who will take care of me? So that's my biggest fear. But then I'll tell myself, God will take care, why should I be afraid, right? No, when it happens, and it will be taken care of, So I'm okay.
Do you know our body is our biggest obedient servant, and whatever that we speak to it with whatever the emotion, that it follows the same very strongly. So, knowing that, we all need to practice, and I want all of you to go over the mirror work and whatever the my heal your health, heal your body, the book from Louise Hay. Go over that book. Try to understand what she's saying out of her experiences, and do all the practices, and try to overcome your fears and make them into positive affirmations and achieve your health for life.
Yeah, that's really true. So Deepa and
Hi.
yes, Deepa.
So, yeah, I did not have any fear earlier, but now that I've developed a condition, now I have fears, but I'm trying to overcome that now that we started doing the affirmations and meditation. So that's, I think, the path forward for me. And yeah, I don't know if somebody has really cured this condition just by this one. I did hear some videos, but then not sure. So I'm trying not to think that it will not get cured. I always think that it will get cured at some point, and I'm working towards that. So yeah. So it is the big fear. It was, I would say. But now, since I came to know that, okay, there is a way to overcome, and I'm in that positive mindset now that I can do it.
Yes, you can cure your disease, Deepa. Once when this session is done, I mean, like after this Sunday, message me, and then we can. I'll see how I can help. I mean, not me. Like I can see how I can get you help with the other masters who specifically deal with the diseases. So definitely, we'll have a chat one on one. You are still
Sure.
like you're still young and you can do anything that you want. So it's
I'm
all
only
in the
looking
mind.
young, not
It's all
really
in the
young.
mind. Sorry?
I only look young. I'm not really young.
Okay. That is what it's like. You are how young, what you think is what you are, right? So if you think that you are young, you are young. Nice. See, these the conditions that we get, the health or the mental or the physical, any conditions that we get is for us to transform. See, is for us to remind ourselves that we are not in the path of whatever we were before and what we need to go ahead. So that is what it reminds us. If we do, if we cannot remind ourselves about the spiritual path, this is how we will be reminded as. So it's I mean sometimes the hard way is the best way for us. So think like that, and then you are in the spiritual path, you will get the answers, and you will be healed, because it's because you have that power. It's each and every person has that power to heal themselves, either physical, mental, or emotional. That is the power of the brain that we have, because we are all the part of the divine. So, yes.
Yeah, I totally agree. I was thinking that what if I'd come to know about, this meditation and all this spirituality even before? I mean, it would have been in much better position. I would, but then I also think that if not for this condition, would I have done this? No,
Yes.
right? So, yeah.
See, most of the situations in our life, they come, we think that is as a punishment or something, but they come, they are telling us that we are supposed to learn something out of it. The moment when we learn, then their purpose is gone, and then they will just move away. And recently I have seen I'm doing some program where they are doing some exercises. It's kind of constellation, family constellation. There, one person was talking about that from last 30 years she is um, in the wheelchair, not able to move any of her body. And when they were doing the constellation, the way how they realized the reason for the sickness is that she is wanting it, because she actually is what she is seeking is attention. When people give her attention when she is sick, and she was not really getting regularly the normally whatever that she needs, that attention she's not getting, her sickness is giving her that attention. Can you believe? You think she is suffering, but deep in her thoughts, she's happy that she is getting that attention. That's why she's sick and she doesn't want to come out of it. So subconscious brain works so many different ways that's why we all need to question ourselves and answer them genuinely and try to make them put it in a miraculous way and train our brain.
Nice. So did we, very nicely said, Ratna, did we finish the full portion of the book?
No, we have not.
So let's do that, because I think we have only 10 minutes or 5 minutes left.
Okay.
Later we can have the
So
suggestions.
what the author is saying is to ask questions, like, to write down questions. Do I deserve good health? And for example, your normal answer is no. If it is no, illness runs in my family. If this is what our thought process is, then we have to make an effort, change it into I accept and deserve perfect health now. What do I fear most about my health? Like that. What am I getting from this belief? Whatever the belief right now I am having, what am I manifesting with that belief? What do I fear that will happen if I let go of this belief? Surprisingly, many times we are scared to let go of the belief, even though we know that's a wrong belief that we are having. That's why we have to make an effort and try to overcome our rethink or search within our conscious awareness that what are the beliefs that we are holding, and then how to overcome them. And that our body can heal by itself, that all we need is supposed to, we don't have to feed unnecessary. Many times, many of the sicknesses, when you just don't give anything, let it be like that, just even with the water, they can cure. There are many researches that they have shown by starving just only water, fasting for 10 days, most of the cancers are showing better results. So for everything, there is a cure, but the first cure comes out of your mindset. When you are taking all the medicines and thinking still I am not feeling better, there is no improvement, there will be no improvement. No one in this world, including God, can help your situation. The same way, people, the placebos, they did experiment. They just gave water and they said you are immune to whatever that is. They are immune to many of the diseases, like even no tablet, just the peppermint tablet they gave, and people cured, including cancers. they cured many of these kind of diseases. So it is all in your belief, what you strongly believe. So that's why we need to constantly train our body. The fears can be where, when we don't try to implement practice having that miraculous thinking and constantly looking into our thoughts and train them, we can catch things unknowingly into our you know into our brain, into our attract them into our thoughts. So um it's very, very, very important to search into our thoughts, because there are a lot of these unconscious, subconscious thinking that we are going to we attract from various walks of our life. Most of the times people are sick uh, when they want to avoid, the researchers showed, like when they wanted to avoid get rid of their responsibility, and they get escape from their responsibility, they were getting sick, because when they are sick nobody asks them anything, right? Something like that. So people who are very active, young and healthy, they always tell themselves that age is just a number, doesn't matter, I am always healthy no matter what kind of condition we are. We have to choose to think thoughts that create the mental atmosphere that contributes to health, not for illness. Okay. We always have to think such a way that inside out, not just only in our thoughts, in our habits, around our circumstances, everywhere. We are having only healthy mindset, people with healthy mindset, we are having healthy habits, everything that we have to bless whatever that we have around us. That way, we always can keep our atmosphere we can surround ourselves with health. And as I mentioned, our every body cell is a obedient servant for us. That's every thought that we make, every sound that we make, um, every word that we speak, they listen very alert, with a lot of focus. And even when we think of it subconsciously and then try to follow it, implement it on our body. That's why we just have to be very, 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 very careful. And Lucy Hay says to touch your body with love and affection, to thank every single part of the body, and always treat it very loving and caring. The moment that she wants us not to hate our body, any of the body part. Um, I don't like this in my body. Never ever say, because it thinks you don't want it, you don't like it, you hate it. It can understand that feeling that very strong. So it tries to, when what do we do when we don't like something, we hate something, we try to get rid of it, right? So the body tries to do it. It's very surprising, right? That's why we have to be very, very, very careful on what our thoughts are. And there are these affirmations that we will post in the group. You try to pick and choose, and sometimes if you want to change them in your way, you can even change them a little bit more to whatever that is in there, or a specific thing that you want to add to something on in these affirmations. You keep practicing, and she especially tells all of us to look into the mirror and look into the mirror into your eyes, or maybe you look into it, look at your body part, touch it with love and affection, just like a baby, how you touch your baby lovingly. Then say whatever those affirmations, especially when you want something to be healed proper. Okay, dear masters, we are at the hour, top of the hour, 10 o'clock. If you want to have something to share, we can share. You can share quickly.
Do you want to share those affirmations so that way they can pick whichever one they want? If you want me to share, I can do that. Or like they can read those affirmations, the ones that Lucia has, and I will send the PDF with you guys to you guys for the health, so you can look at it. I can share it. Okay, you are there.
I think I couldn't download them.
That's okay. I'll share the ones that I have done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You guys can read it, like you can take one after other turns and then read it. So that way, just remember. And in the end, we can see which one aligns with you guys.
You're going to put this in the group, right, Madhavi?
Yes, I will do that.
Okay, thank you. My body heals rapidly. My body is ideal for me in this lifetime.
Very nice.
I love energy cell of my body. I'm filled with energy and enthusiasm.
Very nice.
Healthy, whole, and filled with joy. Good health is mine now. I release the past.
That's nice. How about others?
I go within and connect with that part of myself that knows how to heal. I take brisk walks in the sunshine to invigorate my body and soul.
Very nice.
I take brisk walks in the sunshine to invigorate my body and soul.
Okay. The last slide.
I am the only person who has control over my eating habits. I can always resist something if I choose to.
I think this this affirmation really suits me, but yeah, I need to practice that. Okay, next one, please.
Filling my mind with pleasant thoughts is the quickest road to health.
Yeah, this is so beautiful. Deepa, this is for you. Yes. Anybody wants to go?
I allow life and vitality to flow through me. I am grateful for my healthy body. I love life.
Nice.
My body uses relaxation as a time to repair and rejuvenate itself. The more I relax, the healthier I am.
Yeah, actually, guys, this is so, so true. The more you relax, the more you are healthier. The more you are free of thoughts, the more you are healthier. Yeah.
I am gentle with my body. I love myself. I give myself permission to be well.
Nice.
These two are most important things you keep, just like a Taraka mantra they say, right? So keep telling, and in love myself is very, very important to understand your body. Even in your dream, you keep saying that I love myself. It's hard initially to say it because many of us not trained. I used to admire people who says I love myself. How can they say they love this? They are so or selfish or something like that. I used to think, but once I understand this, just say it with your mouth. One day you will mean it, and you need to give permission to be well. Say, give always. I give myself permission to be well. I deserve to be well. So very, very, very important.
Yes, that is very true. The more you love yourself, the more you love people around you, and the more love you show to other people. That, I mean, like you emit love, that way they also feel connected to you. They also feel like talking to you. The more, whatever the thought process that is going in the mind, that is what is going to attract the other people as well. So if you have negative thoughts, the negative people come to you, to come around you, to attract. But if you have positive thoughts and miraculous thoughts, the miraculous people and positive people come in your life. It's what you attract, what you want others to attract. That is how the mindset you should have. Keep that in mind. Very, very important.
Hi, madam. This is Kunda.
Yes, మీ పేరండి గుంతానా?
కొండలు కొండ.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, as I'm talking in Telugu, but sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. My energies are very high. While reading the book, also the energy flowing on the head.
Energy going on the
head.
Okay.
Okay, but I am not able to put the concentration while energies are going in the head while reading the book.
So as far as I know, what is, I mean, how long have you been meditating, Gunta? Is this the first course or you have been doing it before?
Yeah, actually, I'm doing the in the January.
From January, okay. So this has been happening from January, or this has been happening recently?
Yeah.
The energy going up, going onto your head.
Yeah, initially energy started with the Kundalini energy. Body is literally shaking. Then after certain months, it's the body is controlled and it comes to the energies to the head. From there, the energies are stuck with the head on.
So what is, I mean, as far as I know, what is happening is your Sahasrara, right? Like on the head, like Sahasrara or the Agna Chakra. That is where the energy is needed for you. That is why the energy is coming. And what happens is, like when there are any blocks in your body, like think about a pipe. Like if the pipe has a blocks, if you pour the water from the tip of the pipe, it takes time for it to go through that pipe. So if the chakras are blocked in your body, the energy is pouring from the Sahasrara, so eventually it will clear your all your chakras. So it is a very good sign.
Yeah, that I completely understood. Initially started the energies with the head. It's like a twinkling.
Yes.
Okay. Once that stage is completed, then it then the another stage is like resolve my headaches. The second stage is also when going to the cycle. The second stage also heavy pain, and it resolve the. It's a heavy pain basically. Then after the same day, it resolves the pain and it continues the energies.
Yeah.
So I'm not getting any pain, but still the energies are very high in the Sahasra and Agni Chakra. Agni Chakra like is flowing the energies like is a tornado.
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes if you clearly understand that your energy flow is high, that you're not able to take, you can go onto a walk with barefoot, or hold a tree, or even in the pot inside your house, hold up a tree, or touch the mud in the pot, and feel that whatever the excess energy that is not enough, that is more than needed for the current moment that you need, the rest of it you are passing it to Mother Earth, grounding yourself.
I'm doing all
You
this.
can try.
So what is your question, Gupta? I mean, I know we have been answering, but
Actually, my
Okay.
is I am putting on the concentration while reading the book, basically.
Okay.
Okay. Then energies are flowing through while reading the book as well. Then I clearly sees that then observe there is a flow in the head. That's the question. If I want to put the concentration, then energies will go down. Then only I can put the concentration while reading the books.
So you want the energy to flow in your body, and that is what, I mean, that is not happening. That is what you're feeling. So that way you can have more concentration, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what, I mean, like when you did the grounding, what happened? Like, did you feel any difference? Did you feel any benefit in doing it?
That moment only.
Okay. So then you need to do more of grounding, like whenever you're walking, or I mean, which book are you reading, Andy?
My technology books, basically.
Oh, technology books. Okay, I thought you were spiritual books.
No, not spiritual books.
Yeah. So what I would say is, when you're meditating, right? Ask a question to yourself, saying that this is what is happening. What should I do?
Okay.
Just have a question before sitting in meditation. You will get the answer.
Okay.
So try that. And by any chance, if there is any, what crystal do you suggest, Ratna, to hold the crystal and then read the book? Because it's not a spiritual book that he's reading. Grounding is the best. I mean, grounding is the best way to get yourself grounded.
Yeah, but I'm doing the grounding work because I'm doing the agriculture in the backyard agriculture. Then I'm spending a lot of time there. But still, I just will go the certain time that while working, then I cannot see that. But when I come back, then energies are flowing.
How much meditation do you do in a day?
Yeah, actually, I'm doing meditation daily 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours. Morning is like 3 to 6, and 5 hours basically. Evening it's 2 hours.
Very nice, beautiful. So when you're doing meditation, you are still feeling the energies on your Sahasrara, is it?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
And even while speaking with others, and if I close the eyes, then I'm going into the meditation mode only.
So it is telling you something, and in meditation, I mean, like if you can feel, in meditation, when you're getting the energy, try to think of the Sahasrara to the Muladhara, and then feel the energy is passing from the top to the Muladhara. So through the spine, like just keep on thinking that, so that way, if there are any blocks, it will clear. But here you are saying, let's do this. One more thing. Like when you are reading the books, right?
Yep.
Put your hands in this way, like one hand going it down. Like just like put it on your lap, and then make your hands like falling down to the earth.
Okay.
So just do that, and then just feel that the Sahasrara energy is flowing through and then going to the Mother Earth.
Okay, we'll see.
So try that. That would help, because you are transferring your energy from your Sahasrara to the hand, and it's going through the earth.
Yeah, I'm not afraid about anything because the energies are curing my health and everything. Already I explained.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, your challenge is like when you are reading book, that is when you are having too much of energy, that is kind of not able to concentrate, right? So for that, I'm saying, for that, you just put your hand down and then feel that the energy is flowing through your hand. So that way you can focus on your book, reading book.
Okay.
So, Anna, you have this energy even when you're not meditating?
No, I have energies in the meditation, but I don't have any problem while doing how much energy I am coming to my body, right? The only because we are preparing for the interviews and everything, then we are not getting the more concentration on because of these energies.
Yeah. So the other way to do that is one thing, and the other way that you can do is like whenever you feel that there is energy on Sahasrara, start observing your breath.
Yeah, I'm doing that already.
Okay. Okay. So it is telling something to do more than what you're doing. Do you do any spiritual work?
No, not it.
Okay.
Because not at the stage.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, if whatever reason, for whatever may be the reason, all the suggestions that Madhavi madam mentioned, if you think you still have surplus energy, then sit, close your eyes, take few breaths, and ask the masters, what do I need to do?
Yeah.
Why am I getting this much heavy? And where do I need to use it the right way?
Yeah, that's what I asked. I told him like just before.
Oh, you
sitting-
already told. I'm sorry, I got distracted.
No, it's okay.
But my daughter came home just now, so
Just
sorry.
before sitting in the meditation, ask a question. You will get the answer.
Okay, let me try that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much for all your suggestions.
Welcome. Romila. Yes, Romila. I haven't heard from you for a long time.
Yeah, it's been a few days. I ever since you guys asked about fears, of course I have my own fears, and I've been thinking about how to ask you this question. And finally I know we're at the end of the class, and I just gathered my courage to ask you. My fears for the last, I don't even know how long, but for quite a while, has been dying before I fulfill my responsibilities of raising my children and taking care of my mother. But then I think about death all the time, not just my own. I mean, I'm fearful of my own death, but then I think about other people dying, people close to me, people I like, people I respect, people I don't like also. So why is death always on my mind? It's not healthy, and I'm very much bothered by that. And I don't know if I'm the only one in the world, if there are other people who have this issue, but I know I have health challenges and I know I need to work on them, and I am. But it's just, why death? Why am I obsessed with it? I just feel like that's the only conclusion that I can make.
See, one thing I would say is each and every human is afraid of death. So that is something that the reason is because we do not know what happens after death, right? So that is the fear of unknown. What will happen to me?
Exactly. The fear of unknown. Yeah.
So what I would suggest is read a book called A Soul's Journey. Like what happens when a soul leaves the body and then goes to the other realms in our universe, right? So once when you know what is happening after the death, then the fear of unknown will become known. Then you won't feel the fear of death. I mean, I wouldn't say you won't feel, but it will reduce. Then you feel that, oh, okay, after the death, there is better world, or there is a
Right.
better thing that I can do. So if you know about it, then the fear will reduce drastically.
Right.
Yes.
I have, through PSSM, have learned a lot about, though I haven't experienced it, but I have learned a lot. My fear is not what is going to happen to me once I die. My fear is I don't want to die and leave my children without their mother. I'm more worried about my children and my responsibilities that I still have living in this body. That is my fear. My fear isn't what's going to happen to me once I'm gone.
Okay.
I used to have that fear, but because I've learned a lot now through all these meditation classes, PSSM and other masters, watching YouTube. So my fear is that I should not either become debilitated and rely on others around me to help me, and I should be able to fulfill all of my responsibilities, raise my children properly, make them independent before I go. That's my fear. And why, and other people, like young people dying, why would I think about their death? Like that is a second thing. That's secondary. So I have two problems. One is,
what is the second question again, Rumali?
So my second, so first problem is that I don't, that I'm worried about.
I got that.
Yeah. So second problem is, why do I think about death so much of other people dying? Like, people who are people I like, people in my family, people who are my friends, people who I don't like. Why am I thinking of them dying? I don't want them to die.
See, the first reason is there is a lot going on in your mind about death. And what you said is like you have learned from PSSM, like death is like leave. I mean, like, like what Patriji says is, when you wear clothes, right? Like how you change your clothes, that is how you are going to change the soul. So that is one thing, like you have to take it that in that fashion, so that way the fear of death won't be there. But from your conversation, what I feel is you're still in fear of death, but that is not going to go away. It's not like, oh, one fine day you wake up and then, oh, I don't have fear of death. That is not going to happen. That is one thing. And the first question that you were talking about is about your kids leaving them. I mean, like you may leave them, right? So whatever the thought that is coming to you, what I would say is, change. Right now you're getting a negative thought. Write a positive affirmation about that. Whatever it is, like about you leaving your kids and then not taking care of them by any chance, right? So that is something that is in your mind. What I would suggest is write an affirmation, the positive affirmation, how you are going to take care of kids by any chance, by any chance, not even by any chance, you are going to take care of the kids until they are independent. So that is the affirmation that you are going to write it. Whenever the negative thought comes, I want you to change it in your mind, positive thought 10 times, 20 times, or 30 times until that thought stops. So that is one thing. And then regarding like young kids dying, all these things, right? Rather than thinking about why they are dying, why they are dying and what they are doing to come into that position, what I would suggest is, what can you help with them? Can you help in any way for them not to end their life? That is one thing. That is the positive thing that you can do for the society. And the other thing, if you cannot do the service to the society, how it can help them. If you cannot do that, the second option is think that they are in a better place. And we design when we come to this earth planet, we design what life that we want. Either whatever the suffering that we are going through, the God has not done that for us, or the divine has not done that for us. We ourselves have designed the life and we have come. So when you strongly believe that, when a kid dies, it is the kid's design that he wanted to live only until that period of time. So we have to accept it. And going to a different life, leaving this body, yes, we are attached with a lot of things, materialistic, humans and everything. But when you when you go to the life of of different realms, it is a beautiful life as well. It is not like, oh my God, they are going to be suffering there. No, whatever deeds that we do, that is going to affect us once when we die. So try to do always the good deeds. By any chance, if we leave our body, the kids, the God has given the kids, so He will take care of that. So always the positive, whenever there is a negative thought that comes, change it into a positive thought instantly. And repeat that positive thought over and over again until that negative thought vanishes. It is a process. As long as you are aware of that, you can make it happen. It is not easy, but you will make it happen, because that is the power that is within you. You are the master of yourself. Your mind, your body is in your control. It will listen what you tell it to do.
Madhavi madam, I just want to add one more thing here.
Sure.
Rumila, just like before what Madhavi madam said, you go over those two. There are two books about the death, what they're speaking. The Soul's Journey is one book, and the Journey, the Echoes of the Soul is another book. In that book, this is actually mainly written by a Western Echo Boyd, and she is alive even now. And they speak about her very clearly with all examples, the live examples that she has treated the patients, or like the people who came for psychic reading. She explains how people chose to live or leave the earth, either to live or leave the earth. They can even make an effort and change, prolong their life, or they can even shorten their life when they decide on something, everything based on their purpose, their learning, and their will. The will is very, very, very important here. So how we can choose our will is very important. So when you read these books, I am with you. Ever since I know, the biggest fear I have is only death. What happens to this world after me? I used to worry so much about it. But that is the quest which made me walk until now. And now I am at a better understanding looking at death. But still, yet, the last February, I lost one of my close friends. It was not really that easy for me. Still, it takes its time. We need to give those kind of situations a little bit of time, because all the people's grief, because we are compassionate, we gather it, grab it. So it's like disturbed water. So we need to give ourselves a little bit of time, and then do some meditation, surround ourselves by some positive people, then we can calm it. But our understanding is the only strength for us. See, as madam said, unknown, the fear of unknown is the biggest fear. When we see rest of the stuff, we can try and make an effort and overcome it. But to overcome the fear of death, we can't die and come back, right?
Right.
And
right.
then we don't know. That is the biggest thing. But yet, there is another way of dealing with this one. You can talk to the people if you know anybody, or you can go over the experiences, very many near-death experiences from lot of people, or even from including from our PSSM, and even outside. There are a lot of interviews available on the YouTube if you
Right.
just click on near-death experiences. So by listening to all of them, not just only that there is a lot more after death, also you can choose what you want, and you are determined. See, now out of fear, all your focus is, what if I die before finishing? No, when you're confident, when you really understand this logic behind all this, you will be determined. No, I am not leaving this world until I am done with all my responsibilities and all my learnings, all my life, until I achieve my life purpose. This is what you will be determined. That is how your focus should be. But for me, saying it is easy, but for you to determine on that, you need to do your homework a bit, because
Right.
you are the one who needs to convince yourself. I
Yes.
can only tell you, I cannot convince you.
No, absolutely. And what was the name of the second book you mentioned?
Echoes of the soul.
I see. Thank you. Thank you both.
Welcome.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. I know we went half an hour ahead of our time, but it was a very good discussion.
Yeah. And we are looking forward to all of you to overcome your fear, learn the stuff, and come back, enlighten much more people, help much more people, just like the way how we are doing to you. We are, one day we are seeing you helping others.
Yes. See, the more you teach people, the more you learn. So we listening is good, and then we learning is good. But when you start teaching the people, that is when you get more. I mean, you learn more. I mean, either you teach your friends or your family or anybody I mean, like you tell them how you have transformed yourself through meditation, that inspires them. And many times the outside people listen than the family people. That is okay. They do listen and they do observe everything. But when it is time for them to change, they will change. So, the more you teach, the more you learn. And then sometimes when you're teaching other people, you feel as though that message is for you. That is why you're teaching. Many times it happens. For me, for anyone, like sometimes when there is no answer from my analytical mind, I just, like sometimes the answers come from within. So the masters are there to help you if you take the spiritual steps, if you start teaching people. As Patriji said, if you know A, teach A. If you know B, teach B. If you know C, teach C. Anything that you know that you have learned good from meditation, just tell people. And you will come to know whether they are interested or not. I always tell them that how I have transformed through meditation. And depending on the vibe, depending on the interest that they show, either I proceed or I change the topic. At least I have given an attempt. There is one Buddhist monk who says that when you start meditating, when you start getting into a meditative state, like practicing meditation, you will come to when there is a person in front of you, you should talk to them the way that he understands. It is not like the way I understand. So that is the mindset that we should have when we are talking to them. What will attract them? When I say about meditation, how can I make them come into this path? Because once when you are in this path, you know how to face the challenges. You know how to deal with the people. You know how to let go of things. You know how to evolve yourself with all the people surrounding you and having, a like how to lock your aura, like how not to get affected by other people's emotions. All those things will come into place automatically. And this is a beautiful and amazing tool that we have. Why not use it? And why not let others also use this tool? We are all part of divine. We are all part of love. We are all pure consciousness. So why not teach other people also the same? And let them also experience. It is a beautiful path. Anyway, tomorrow we will all meet.
Thank you.
Already I started that motive to the people to understand what the meditation is and how it benefit for them. And encouraging. Basically, I have seen in my journey, I resolved my all health issues.
Beautiful. And
I took all the reports basically because they are not going to trust basically, right?
yes.
Yeah. Then I took all the reports from the beginning, what I have, and at the end, what I have.
Wow.
That is the way I am motivating the people, many people.
That's really nice. You are from which place, Andy?
Texas, McKinney.
Okay. So did anybody record your experience?
No, not recorded my experience. Just I am
sharing with the friends.
Sharing with the friends and people where I met. If the health issues, if they have any health issues, then just I'm explaining what journey I did and why you can't try. Yeah, that's the way I am motivating the people.
Beautiful.